Welcome to Graeme Games. My name is Graeme. This is a game. Literally just yesterday I played the original Portal Defenders, a Flash game classic from Pasto and Luis, and now all these years later they have made a sort of unofficial spiritual successor, Portal Defenders Tower Defense. This was made specifically for the Flash Forward Jam, which is a game jam specifically designed around creating games in Flash, old versions of Flash, that Ruffle emulation can support, which means that I can play this directly in the browser despite being a Flash game. Here we got a little kitty cat crawling around, wants to hang out. You can just chill for a minute. Is this where you want to be? That's probably fine, right? If I hold you one-handed like that, that's like a normal way for you to sit. Not at all. Why would you're being extra chill with your feathered duster tail shoved up my nose? Just lay down. Just lay down there and then you're allowed to stay. Oh, and I'm also just realizing now, actually, that this entire middle section is going to be Nevada and Madness World. It's all grayed out. It has the red colors. There's like the tricky stop sign in the middle of the road. That all should have been quite obvious. I don't really know about the blue city. Maybe that would be like alien hominid. I don't know. I lack confidence in that one for sure. You'll see I already completed a level, and that was purely accidentally because I screwed up this recording initially, so I had to start over. So I've already done it, but I'm doing it again. We're starting it over. I do want to draw attention to the fun idea that, once again, the portal is like a physical thing. We've seen that plenty of times. It's fun to have things like the whistle, which is a literal thing that has a purpose on Newgrounds. They bring in the grounds gold, the organs, which come from the original Portal Defenders. I don't think there's any deeper reference going on with anything like that. I don't really know Mr. Snips. I don't know if that has anything to do with Newgrounds. It kind of seems like it wouldn't, but I have no real way of knowing that. You can build things, and you can upgrade them. You can bring the next wave over immediately if you so choose. I will deploy a set of tank men somewhere in the middle here to kind of like hold the line. I do really like they brought in Johnny Utah to re-voice tank men and provide additional new lines for that. I thought that was really smart. Didn't mean to select that. Whoops, doesn't matter that much. I'll live with it. And I think we can go ahead and summon the next wave. You gain a little extra gold for doing that early, so if I was quicker on the draw, I could have got that going right away. I could upgrade them to have better range, to be stronger, or to have more health, I'm guessing is the other one. Something like this. More range, more damage, and faster attack. Let's put a little into everything there and really like juice that one up. Give it a nice full scope of what it's capable of. It's really funny because I'm pretty sure Bombtunes messaged Johnny Utah on Twitter like 2 days before this game was going live and was like, hey, by the way, do you maybe want to voice the tank men in this game? It was like a super last minute addition, but really great from like the collaborative perspective of Newgrounds.
We're high and tight.
I decided to mess around with things, try something a little different with how I laid out my characters, my towers, and I very much deserve to take a hit here. It was the easiest possible thing the first time around. You saw I had a 5-star rating. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how I possibly screwed it up so poorly. I guess upgrading towers seemed fun and just kind of like a good way to test things out. It was absolutely 1000% the wrong way to go about it. Whoops. Definitely want to deploy more tank men to like hold down the fort a little better here. Ooh, I better not upgrade anymore because I better focus on putting another tower down. That was a poor showing. I will say I deserved that. I hope I recover health in between attempts here. Wow. Brutal. But it'll probably remember my original attempt. Yeah, so let's just pretend. Let's just pretend that I did fantastic. you can spend your stars on permanent upgrades. I don't really know what Mr. Snips does, and I don't know what these do at all. Let's buy that. Goldsmith makes all your enemies drop 5% more grounds gold when they die. Do I not get to know that until... Oh, you have to click it. Permanently increases the range of all special move claw strikes. Every tower will be created with one random stat point already upgraded. That's really good. Whenever you tap the whistle to release a wave early, you will receive 10% more gold. That also seems useful. We'll play around with that a bit more a little later. Oh, I could have cleared data. I'm glad I didn't, so that I could still have those stars to spend. Welcome to Philly. The Newgrounds office is in Philadelphia. We'll have the two different directions they're coming from. So having like a turret in the middle would be useful. Having two guys positioned to hold them in place, I think, would be useful. The blue, the bomb one actually doesn't have a very good range. We'll just have to summon things and try to prepare there a little bit. These are Uber kids from like the Pico universe. Just kind of a relatively generic enemy. The point of them is that there's like an insane amount of them. Let's make you attack faster and stronger. Was that a bad call yet again? Let's use the snipper on those guys. Okay. At least I was able to bail myself out. If I would have thought about it, I would have done that on the previous attempt. Didn't cross my mind. I could get a bomb. The bomb dropping. The bomb, because of its tight range, is going to be the most effective there, even though I'm dropping it late now, and it will immediately become less effective just through that. I'll get another just typical firing type going over here. That's potentially enough to be able to summon the next wave. What else can I be doing? I'll drop another bomb dropper here. I'm debating every decision. Probably should have dropped the tank men to hold them in place. We'll kill at least one of them, right? Can I just click it? Can I spam click it or anything to kill it? Is he safe once he crosses that threshold? This is bad. They're gonna do 2 damage each. I'm just starting this over because that's a terrible attempt. Here's a plan I have instead. Ooh, a bean. Or it probably would be an organ to help me heal up a little bit. I can move the tank men between those two positions, so I can kind of just put them wherever it feels like they'll be most useful within a given attempt. And I think that'll be a useful, a clever way to go about it. I better have like a cleanup tower at the back end there that exists specifically to stop things from getting too dicey. Somewhere in there. Oh, it's still one managed to squeeze through. Shit. I was really hoping I would be able to stop that. I should probably have a permanent hold up spot going on over on this side. I guess I'll have the ability to like move that around. I think I'm just gonna use a snipper thing to while it's charged up because things have gone poorly. You know, just try and get ahead of that and get the cooldown started back. I think I have a very special set of skills. We're getting taken Liam Neeson references sprinkled in here. I'm gonna deploy you guys off to the other side so you can be full health, recharge, do whatever it is that you gotta do. I could make them maybe a little bit stronger. I think having this specifically be stronger and faster is going to go a long way. That seems like it'll be useful. You firing more often would probably be good. Let's stick another bomb style turret over there. You guys being stronger would be helpful, I think. Let's set you more in the middle. This is going better. I wouldn't say it's going fantastic. I really should deploy a second set of tankmen down there to really pile on. Let's snip those guys up because it's clearly piling against me here. And I have the comfort to jump to the next wave. It'll be totes fine. Might as well start shooting things nice, bright, and early over there. I don't know which side I want to deploy those tankmen on. I think what my better focus would be to get these guys down here. Really cluster that together for when things get a little too hairy on that end. Let's juice up that tower like a notable amount. Are you guys... Extra health I think would be useful. Let's make you guys... Actually, the range doesn't matter. I don't care about the range for those ones. It was a bit of a waste of money on that other one there. More speed, more damage. Maybe I stick another explosive guy here and make his range a little better. I'm making relatively panicked decisions. It's mostly working, I think. I could add range to you again, because right now you're really not contributing. That was fine. That was much better. No one got through. But I don't know, things... I didn't summon the waves quickly enough, something like that. I don't know. We get to explore the next area, which is cool. But before I do that, I guess I should investigate these a little bit more. Blowing the whistle, you get more points. Grants a 5% chance to any hit on an enemy to be critical and deal double damage. That's... I think this is the best one. I really want to just specifically save up for that one. Your towers randomly have an upgrade applied. That seems really useful. Love. I don't see anything else immediately like identifiable here. Let's set this up in a way where you get jammed up around that corner. You should probably just be standard firing towers. This is probably a good spot to put explosive guys. Maybe I alternate them in a specific way. I don't know. I don't know if it's better to create patterns or what. This is what I'm talking about. I don't want any of you guys to make it through. Putting a stop to that. So this is what I mean by like the zigzagging them a little bit. Although, it would be better to have this up here so it could shoot across up there. That is a mistake, but at least it can contribute down there. Like maybe it'll still work out okay. It's not my best, not my smartest plan, I don't think. Better range on these guys, better rate of fire. These extra juiced up ones are really trouble causing. The perspective on that car is bananas. That's not how that should work at all. Very much not. Ooh, I don't know anymore. There's definitely things I could have done better here. But son of a bitch. It got through so easy, didn't it? It had crossed my mind. Now that I see that it's not sending both at once. It's not sending both at once. I think immediately the better strategy here is to plant these as like a last line of defense. Cluster them into the middle a little bit. I'm going to summon the wave just so I can immediately get the points out of it. I think having two of those along the path will be useful. And just a turret at the end there. This will make a decent amount of money. I'm going to summon the next wave, actually, in order to immediately earn the money off of that so I can afford to build those tanks. I'm not going to make a ton of money down here. So that was the main way I was going to get through that. That was my main logic here. What should I be doing? Rate of fire? Rate of fire on that guy? Maybe on this one as well? I could upgrade you guys to have better defense. Just to make sure they actually stay alive through all this. This is going better. I'm notably happier with the results here. Let's make you stronger. Let's snip up. I should wait. I should wait till they cluster together a little bit better. I could wait till all three are together. But just the two. Just the two will be fine, because then we'll get through it. We'll focus fire. We'll bring in a boss. That sucks. I wasn't expecting anything like that. What did he just do? Is he throwing cannons at us? He's summoning things. He does, in fact, summon things. Better rate of fire on the cannon tossers. Oh, his little spiders or whatever they are sneaking through, because I was still busy fighting the big guy. Dang, man. I guess I wasn't prepared for that. Oh, shit. I have more money than I thought I did, which means I could absolutely be upgrading these things more readily. Just pour into the upgrades a little bit. Better range, better damage. Let's upgrade. As much as we can. They keep slipping through. No. That means I have those positioned kind of poorly. I didn't think that would happen. Shit. I didn't know how he made it through there so easily. Let's make you stronger. A bunch of everything. Just make those turrets notably better. It's not like I can place new turrets anyway, so just commit to that. Oh, come on. A new wave is starting on me here. Then you definitely need to attack faster. That's where I need to be putting money in. Cannibal. That is for earn a heart from eating 4 enemy organs. Oh, right. Oh, that's what the ring is for there. I wasn't totally sure. And the weeaboo was, I'm guessing, defeating that boss. Will that be enough to... Oh, it's filling up the kind of the opposite direction of what I expected. Final wave. Shit. That went great right up until it didn't, eh? That was a little bit dicey there. Oh, I have so much money to spend. I should be upgrading like nuts. So let me just dump money in. I'm not staying on top of things well. That's the main issue I got going on here. I really got to be staying on top of those upgrades. I didn't realize how quickly you would start raking in the money once the game got going. And so at that point, you kind of specifically are just swimming in money to be spent. So I'm trying to make sure I can defend myself from like all angles here. I think it's going well. I should probably make these guys, maybe their range is from where they first activate, so maybe it is worth putting money into that. Hey, I crossed over into like a fully upgraded new thing. I should play around with that more. Which one of you is closest to being fully upgraded? All right, I commit fully to this guy here. Oh yeah, I'll have the money in no time. Fully upgraded turret, get to see what that's all about. How about some fully upgraded tank men? That's a fun new thing being introduced on this level. Well, maybe I could have done it sooner. I just failed to. Oh, didn't quite. But we'll have all that extra money. That's what she said. 3, maybe? Yeah, just 3. Yep, it didn't go great, but I like that the game isn't a breeze. It's really hard to balance tower defense games, and sometimes they're like out of control easy. They accidentally tip it too far one way. Grants your troops the ability to recover health over time. That would be really useful. The adamantium permanently increases the damage dealt by all special move claw strikes by 10%, and permanently increases the rate at which the special claw recharges by 15%. The claw is useful, obviously, but that's a lot to have to invest in it. Well, I guess I could probably pay for that one before the other ones. I don't have to do them in order. So recharging that one might be where I want to spend some money, actually. Maybe it's not unreasonable to sit here somewhere in Nevada. It's funny that it did a lead in like that. Right from Madness Combat 1, jamming out in the corner there. I love seeing that. I am trying to look at like the range of things and try and decide where anything would be most useful based on that. So if I got like a regular turret in that position, if I deploy a tank man, tank men, like up in this direction, I think having the bombs over there would be excessive. It wouldn't do much good. This should be able to start reaching that corner, actually, so that would be the most meaningful spot, because it can cover all this and hit that corner. Ooh, we have some, like, agents joining the mix now, too, actually. I find that quite interesting and fun. That's a cool addition. I kind of thought they just committed whatever. There's one enemy type. It's the only thing you're going to fight. Sure, why not? I like that they took it a little further there. It started with the range upgrade, which is actually really useful for reaching that point. That was exactly what I wanted. I am going to do a strategy I've done before in other tower defense games, and I'm going to wait to see how far they're able to make it. And I'll make some decisions based on that. You got served a plate of whoop ass. There's so minimal locations to deploy anything from. Like, is having just a regular turret there useful, the most meaningful? It doesn't really seem like it. But if I have a last line of defense there and I upgrade this thing's range enough to be able to reach to where they're deployed to, there we go. If I also upgrade your range, let's stick you as far out as you can be reached. There, they've kind of crossed over. That's what I was trying to achieve with that. Can you sell towers? Because, like, maybe I'm better off having a bomb here. Because it's probably good to have bombs against, like, armored units or something. It's actually... I actually don't know. I don't know how I should be spending my money right now. These guys are pretty important. I kind of think that they are holding a lot of things together. You have my permission to die. This is going to go poorly. This is obviously not working out. I'll upgrade what I can. But I think something's punching through on this attempt. I'm just not in great shape. We're high and tight. Look how many are making it through. I'm screwed, right? You just got like, I probably should have had a bomb tower somewhere. Higher damage. You guys, I could... Higher damage as well, higher defense. So you can really stomp things more effectively. Okay, I'm going to invest in your higher damage again, because you're pretty good cleanups when it comes down to it. I'll start the next wave. I'll get a bomb turret down so that something is doing bombing. I'm assuming that they have, like, armor that I need to protect against or try to do damage to, as is not being done here currently. This would be going, I assume, much smoother with a bomb. I basically have to snip in order to get through those guys, so I can turn that turret to where it's, like, more needed. You probably need to be made better in about every possible way. That's how you do it. Yeah, let's try to pump up what we do currently have as much as possible. Oh, I've reached the point again where I have more money than I realized I had at any given point. Whoops. It's hard. It's hard to stay on top of. I'm just a rich lad. Keeps pouring money my way. Try to summon the next wave to get things going there. Rate of fire, you need better rate of fire if that's the only thing you're contributing and in such a limited positioning. Like, there's not a lot you can do from there. So that's at least something to make you a more worthwhile asset of this team. I probably should have had the bombing here or something. I could speculate endlessly. It's coming together. I'm pulling it back in. So it's not all bad. That's going quite well, I'd say. All of a sudden. My confidence is certainly up. I think there's a much better chance that this works out. Yeah. This is gravy now. We're in the cruise zone. Cruise control. I'll upgrade you guys further because I want to see fully upgraded tankmen. Will they become the evil tankmen? Mad Max?
Rock and roll.
Okay, these turret, they look like the Australians from Tankmen 2, I want to say, but they don't, like, I don't know, having the one single wheel like that, is that from something that feels really familiar, like it's from a specific sci-fi thing? Oh, a mag agent. That's fun. I didn't even realize that, like, the wave had ended with an upgraded madness agent. That's really cool as well. Do I have enough to fully upgrade you? Because it would be great to fully upgrade you. Now I'm feeling comfortable here. Now the team is looking sharp. Okay. Max upgrading. You can throw mag agents at me. It won't stop me. Yeah. I aced it. I have no concerns anymore. Take a break. Sip some water. Genuinely, at this point, I would say it's looking like it's a done deal. I'll bust out a snipper just for fun, just because I can. Do some damage out there. Make a difference. Chop chop. Enemies. Should have summoned this wave 8 hours ago. Would have taken it on, no problem. Once these are fully upgraded, they actually are pretty damn effective. The cannon is almost one-shotting the weak enemies. So I've probably undervalued how effective the cannon is. That splash damage, and once it starts, that ended up being a fine placement for that, because it makes such a huge difference between these two guys. They aren't even really making it to here. My tankmen just get to chill. I wish I could take it further. I wish there was other things I could spend my money on. Or that ending a level with such an insane amount of money would amount to something or be worth something. Because it's kind of absurd that the game is set up in a way where you'll obviously have enough money to upgrade all your towers and be left over with nearly 200 extra. Like, that's some major excess that maybe could be redistributed somewhat differently. Grants troops the ability to recover health. Whenever you tap the whistle to release a wave, you gain extra money. The chance will be a critical and alters space-time, so you are 10% more likely to have an enemy's guts fall out to help replenish hearts. Well, let's buy the 5% chance of critical. Oh, you do have to buy them in order. So we'll do the early bird. We'll do the claw ranger that increases the range. I guess that's how far it'll spread, because, like, you can click anywhere. It's infinite range in terms of where I can choose to use it, you know? I don't think the amount of gold I'm starting with is carrying forward. I think that's still left over. We probably are going to want a last line of defense placed at the end there. We'll want something with a lot of range. Something that can do a lot of damage. Cover that full ring. Cover that full ring. Let's see, what else can I do here? I'll stick a bomb up in that corner. And we'll have one more tankman that we can kind of choose where it'll be useful depending on where things start moving. And maybe I'm better off upgrading sooner than I am buying new towers, but it seems like it'll be fine. I don't think I'm too worried about it. If that's where you guys are going to go, I still have one spot left, actually. One more. So in that case, yeah, I think I would like to deploy one more set of tankmen there, and then I won't have to worry so much about, like, moving them around.
I must break you.
Let's upgrade your rate of fire, actually your range as well.
You just got turned.
And I think that'll be easy Easy. Don't have to worry about that one so much. Let's deploy you over here. Oh, we got floaty eyeball things that I have no idea what they possibly have to do with Newgrounds. Seems like nothing. Seems nonsense to me, but I won't worry about it. Make them a little stronger. Give you better range, better rate of fire. I think having this thing like more or less fully loaded, Herbie style, will be greatly beneficial. Because if I get his range up enough, he'll like fully contribute over there as well. Your rate of fire is obviously gonna need to be better. This little eyeball is kind of making it off here. Oh, because he doesn't get stopped by the tank men. Oh shit. I really need you to fire more quickly then. Let's fully load that one, because that's hairy. That makes me feel that I need to up the contributions that this tower type can make here. The sooner I can juice that up to full power, it'll make a huge difference. I need your range to be shot up as well, so that you can start spilling across and contributing over there. Give money. There we go. They got the big old pitchforks. I don't really remember those guys fighting with pitchforks, but they must have at some point. Yeah, that's where that range is coming in handy. Now let's make you not suck so hard. Not do minimal nothing's worth of damage. I'm tempted. I want to send in the next wave because I suddenly am feeling okay about this. Hopefully you can one-shot that shit, man. Is that enough for you to contribute over there? That's what I was hoping for. Didn't quite work out, did it? More damage over here, please. Let me snipper, clipper those boys. That was not great. Couldn't let that play out. Now I think we're in a cushy part of this. I feel like my things are suddenly upgraded enough that I don't have to worry so hard. That guy made a break for it. He went straight to the end. Oh, he's still just rocking out. Still just having a grand time back there, isn't he? You guys should definitely be made stronger if you're so crucial to my strategy, my lines of defense. Things are getting jammed up hard over there. Better damage. I like the enthusiasm. I like what you're contributing, bringing to the team. But it's not particularly helpful unless you're actually dealing damage. Because I don't think the bombers can attack those either. So these are all I have in terms of aerial defense. So I need them to go all out. Please. This is where things will start getting a little dicey. Nah, we cleared out everything else. Nope, officially not worried about it. Send in the next wave. I can handle it. I'm not being cocky. I just believe. I believe in my team. These guys were built for one thing, and that was to defend portals. And I think when they're put to the task, they'll rise to the challenge. Newgrounds may have a reputation for being filled with edgy teenagers, but deep down they're warriors. And they'll do what it takes every day, in and out, to make sure our dear portal is protected to the best of their ability. No garbage allowed. We'll fight day and night to see that through. The tank men are absolutely the last things I've been upgrading on like every single round. I almost feel like I could summon the next wave. It seems brazen. I don't know, it seems like a poor choice. But I bet I could get away with it. It could work. I think I'm gonna do it. Oh, am I not even allowed? The whistle isn't even there. I'm not even allowed to summon the next one. Maybe the next one is gonna be like a boss or something, and that's specifically why it's not an option. Do a little extra damage up there. You guys, upgrading the range matters so little.
I have a very special set of skills.
But it makes me want to regardless. Oh, now I can do it. Now it's so late, I don't even know. It seems silly. Let's do it anyways. Maybe there won't be bosses. But like, I have the money to spend, so I might as well do it. But I don't think they gain extra. Maybe they do. Maybe they cross the threshold and become strong. Oh, these things totally do still hit the airborne guys. Well, what am I doing not upgrading that a little more fully then? I thought they were totally useless to my efforts. Nope, turns out this bomber can single-handedly waste these flying guys. Now it crosses over. I'm happy with my my tower placements. Oh, sorry about that, buddies. I meant to get you juiced up too, get you on those roids so you can feel nice and great about yourself. Ooh, there's an achievement for selling a tower. I will sell you? Remorse. Oh, bad decisions were made. There's I'm looking through all sorts of different things that you can earn achievements available and things like that. There are a lot of fairly standard ones. Ooh. Maybe there'll be like a tricky boss fight or something at the next section here. That could be cool. The chance to have a critical damage, I think that's really awesome. That'll probably be important. This is fun. Everyone's raving really hard. Tricky's DJing. I like that a lot. The occasional enemy is going to just run straight through the middle is, I think, what I'm seeing there. And that's rather worrisome. I could turrets up top, deployment guys, a nice central attack point, and then something like a pair of them there. That's the best I can come up with for now. And I should probably upgrade this one as much as possible in as many ways as possible, as quickly as possible. Those criticals are already coming into play quite regularly. So sometimes they'll just cut straight across. I don't know what your guys' plan is there. It's a little difficult to read into, honestly.
We're high and tight.
Ooh, you squeaked through. Well, it's not going to count for much. Ooh, don't upgrade that because something's going poorly there. I'm gonna need you guys positioned here to protect things as much as possible. Potentially 2 sets of them. I am panicking a little bit and I'm not entirely confident where I need to be spending my money. I don't think I summoned that too early by any means. That next wave, I felt ready for it, but shit started getting a little messy. Yeah, let's just snippers those guys. And then at this point, they'll be distracted. They're handling that stuff down below. Let me cash out, get some money here, and invest in a few stronger towers nice and quickly.
That was messy.
Maybe. All right, you're gonna need to contribute. Faster attack speeds. Wow, this is not great.
Boots on the ground.
I'm concerned. There's nothing else to say other than oh shit.
Boots on the ground. Nice.
Things are squeezing through, and they're squeezing through quickly and relatively easily. What should I have done differently? Maybe I should have set it up so that things get more jammed up centrally.
Got your 6.
Like if I could get them within range of some of these towers back here. Because I can still salvage this. I have plenty. Are you guys squeezing through? That's not allowed. I still have plenty of shit going for me. Higher range on these. They can start taking part a little better. Maybe you'll be able to shoot across. You will be able to. I think that'll be important. That's all the money I have. That's everything I got. The criticals seemed like, oh my god, yeah, I'm gonna start wrecking enemies. This'll be nothing, piece of cake. And then just immediately got spanked around so hard. You having higher range to get involved would be great. I gotta start adding to those as quickly as possible because they're more or less in it.
Reporting for duty.
This is a big difference maker. Now we have numerous things contributing far more frequently. More range over here too, please.
We're high and
Now we're talking. Now it's coming from every angle. So easy. Send the next wave in. I've clearly achieved perfection already. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. What is gonna be best for me here? I need you guys. Wow, he really immediately just messed me up, didn't he? Jesus. He is Jesus. After all.
We're high and tight.
I'm trying to get more things deployed to contribute here to try and put a stop to them. They're just jamming. They love it. Oh, shit. It's deploying zombies. He's messing up my back end, guys. What's the deal with that? Man. He's just going to run right up the middle, isn't he?
I have a very special set of
That
skills.
seems to be most likely. I need to stick you guys closer to, like, the tip here if I want to stand any chance. Can't afford any upgrades. He's getting pushed off to the side, which is kind of strange. I don't really know how that's happening. And it kind of stinks because he's making his way free of the range of my tower here. Alright, better rate of fire. No! No, no, no!
I'm on it.
The way I positioned the tankmen screwed me. That sucked. It just slipped right past. You son of a bitch, Jesus. How could you? He's just going whatever way he wants. Oh, this funny, like the review crew picked the turd of the week. We got a bunch of things there. Redemption. There's still more waves after that. That was far from conclusive, I guess. Maxed out range on those bad boys. I want to really spread that around, and now I can worry about things like rate of fire, probably, because they'll do the splash damage. So as long as they're attacking often and from a distance, that'll help me out greatly.
I have a very special set of skills.
I think that'll be a nice full-on combo of things. Let me attack a bunch of shit at once there. Then I'll get a bunch of money to invest all at once out of that. Okay. I did not put a lot of money into the tank men this time around. It wasn't like a specific thing I chose not to do. The more out of hand things got, the more I panicked and the more I didn't know where to spend my money. Let's make sure you guys are well equipped in the back here. We're looking good. We're ready for that final wave. Oh, freaky little spider monsters.
You just got turned to jello.
Higher damage, higher rate of fire. Oh, your rate of fire sucks. You got nothing going for you, bud. These are gonna contribute so much more than the tanks in the back. I need them fully pumped up. Get on the juice. I need that roid ragey goodness. Okay, I'm feeling better. I'm feeling a little more secure here. Certainly more than I was. That's not a useful, meaningful way to put that money at all. I'm just having a second here where I'm just thinking and appreciating how wildly different of a direction this is from the first Portal Defenders. I think I saw a snippet of a blog post from BombTunes where he was basically, or maybe it was from Lewis, where he was saying that there was a pitch of making a tower defense game, and Lewis was like, I don't really like tower defense games very much. But BombTunes was so committed to the idea that he kind of single-handedly steered it through and made it happen. So I respect that commitment. We've gone through, what, 6 levels, and it looks like there's 3 to 4 more to go. Maybe we actually try and do the whole thing here. That wasn't originally my plan, but let's push it. It is very interesting that, like, 2 simultaneous apocalypses, apocalypse, seem to take place, like, side by side, and are just totally committed to doing their own thing, but both kind of like to party. But they've remained distinct and separate. It's something really funny about merging together the worlds in that way. Can't afford anything. Some of my crappier attempts earlier on are holding me back. We're first time in Tankmen world. They got a little tent pitched, airing out their undies or whatever. This. All right, I gotta make some decisions here. I'm gonna throw down a lot of turrets early on. I'm going to get bomb guys going here and here. I'll have a tank crew that is deployed on this side. I wasn't expecting a car to just plow through. This is like another, I think, straight from Tankmen thing going on. I probably am gonna want one more. Shit, what is better for me? And I'll get another bomb guy over there. I guess I should have committed harder. He's deploying the evil Tankmen. That's really funny, actually. The car, whatever. It's, who knows? Who knows if it's being controlled or what the deal is there. But I think that's really smart, effective, fun. Let's get a little more range and attack speed on you, because this car is definitely just plowing straight through, right? 3. I took 3 hits on that. Kill some of them. Kill some, please. Critical 1.
Let's do this.
Oh, the truck and those guys both made it through. Oh my god, he's gonna deploy a truck like every time. That sucks. I was earning money more quickly than I realized. Again, you'd think some of these lessons learned would carry over in ways that would make me more well equipped. Not so, apparently. Apparently, I'm just bad at it. So there's that. This is obviously going better. Let's get you extra well equipped. The car is gonna smash through these guys every time. I don't know if it'll matter if their health is upgraded or not. Yeah, it legit just runs them over, so I'm dead. Oh, they celebrate. They all celebrate.
So disappointing. I mean, wow.
I love the smell. Thanks, Johnny. Love the smell of napalm in the morning. Our whistle is now garbage, which is what happens when you contribute in like negative ways to the portal. I think because of these heavy-duty cars rolling through, I need to commit really hard to these. I think having the Tankmen is almost useless. It matters once things are deployed, once the tank men start spilling out or whatever, and are like suddenly a part of the field. But like at large, they just get run over and end up being useless. So let's focus on making you guys stronger, better range and damage, things like that. Better range all around for all of you so you can really take part. I'll wait till all of them have like the 1 upgrade in every category. Then I'll worry about spending in other places on other types of tower.
Locked and loaded.
You should probably also just be another like regular tower, because the car having that last line of defense doesn't matter when you just blast through it at the end every time. So having that extra range, I'm gonna snip you, put that an end to that shit. So that's going much better already. Oh, come on, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. Oh, he got through. That sucks. That's really disappointing. Come on, participate. I need you to start chucking down bombs far more aggressively here, team. And I need to start upgrading like every tower. Damage for sure, and speed. from this one. A little bit of everything is going to be important. How are you not toast yet, man? Stop. You got to stop one more time, right? Shit. Just bashes through. The rate of fire, I guess, is where I need to commit. I don't know. This level's doing me in. I need to snipper clip these guys. I need to clip... Probably need to clip the big trucks. If the big truck makes it through, then I've lost. So I think that makes the most sense. I should make it through. I should make it through this wave. It was gonna be hairy. You gotta focus on the towers aren't smart enough to focus on the thing that's about
to embarrass the entire human race. You succeeded.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, all humans. What? I think setting up any of the tankmen defenses seems like a total waste. I think. It seems to be what I'm gathering. What all do I need here? I'm just slapping things down. I don't know, man. Send it in. Let me up the range on these corner guys. Just start making things happen. I assume the big cannons are what are going to do the most damage to these vans, so I'm very much like pouring money into that based on a very particular assumption that I'm making there. It seems to be effective, mostly. Come on, you can't possibly. How? It punches through every time. You're kidding me. Where do I need to be putting my money? Why is this strategy not working at all? Come on, it has like 1 health left. Attack it. Attack the thing that keeps getting through. What are you doing, towers? Why aren't you focusing on that? Why aren't you focusing on that? Maybe this will be absurd, but I'm just gonna deploy nothing but these. Do I have enough money to put one at every possible position? I'll get things started a little early, a little extra. Do you know what? I'm just gonna put rate of fire into all these guys. If they have rate of fire, then I'm putting it into damage instead. And you specifically get a little extra range. You're important. There we go. Is that what it's gonna take? Is that what's needed to make this win happen? Nothing but bombs, non-stop bombardiering all day, every day. I don't know if it's really gonna work because it looks like he's just gonna sail straight through regardless. But now maybe I have a base set, an effective starting point. And now I'll cruise through. This seems like it's not gonna work. Based on how things are going so far, this seems like it's not gonna work. I'll clipper all of you while you're clustered together. Is that what it's called? It's called something clip. Close enough, whatever. Maybe this game is would be gracefully, thankfully unbalanced. And does it specifically stop at these like crossings? Is that something I need to have been keeping an eye out for to properly like assess where I need to be putting my efforts? That could very well be. Then would it make sense to always put tankmen just before or just after a crossing? Maybe just before, so they get run over, and but then they would have like an opportunity to redeploy themselves. Something like that. Too much driving, man. It's stopping in different places. It's not consistent, so I can't really bank on that. More attacking, please. That's another one through. Not looking great for me. Final wave. Do I feel prepared for that? I would say no. I would say based on the current evidence of my failures, no, I'm not prepared for that. 2 cars. I can barely kill one. The only times I think I've done it are when I've specifically used the snippers. So I'm not in a great position here. Higher damage, higher rate of fire. What are you even doing, man? Here's my new strategy. I'm deploying one maxed out supercharged unit on like each corner. I think that's probably stupid. I don't think that'll work the way I'm hoping it will. I will add to that further as soon as I have the money for it. And now I will just invest as much as I can into this unit. It's working better than I would have expected it to. So I'll give it that. But now he's going to round the corner to this guy who's not quite ready. I didn't mean to do that. That was a very aggressive misclicking. I barely understand how that happened.
Vengeance.
Yeah, okay. Okay, that worked. In to a degree, I did not anticipate that it would. So let's just juice up some towers like crazy, shall we? Yeah. Aggressive bombing. This is doing something. Yes. Position yourselves where you can just get maximally fired at. I'll make up words to describe the extent to which you'll get messed up by trying to do your thing. Yeah. Max range. What do I do? That's probably the wrong thing to deploy. Can they between them kill that thing? Barely. I don't know. I panicked a little bit. They probably, because they can just get driven through. So they're like very specifically probably the least useful thing I could stick there. But I had to try. I had to get something going.
Wicked hot slash.
Let me try to dump on that again. Extra range, extra damage. Yes. Okay. After all those failed attempts, it does feel nice for things to be kind of coming together here. Upgraded towers. Far and away the way to go in this game. Got it. Noted. Will take full advantage of this knowledge. And I'll make sure I'm really stacked up and protected at kind of the back end there. I can stick a little something else to help out, but it's not really contributing much, I don't think. You guys stand right up at the front there. Make sure you're slowing them down to the best of your ability. It might make it through. There might be a bit too much going on there. One can make it through. Can't afford two.
Pick 'em up and set 'em down.
This is the final wave, right? So I think I'm secure at this point. Oh, more of them are coming than I expected. So that is a little worrisome still. Nah, it's swung over to my side. No concerns anymore. I don't play a lot of tower defense games on the channel for the very precise reason of, due to their repetitive nature, I rarely feel like I have meaningful commentary to contribute. Oh, better not make it through. Oh, good thing that one didn't make it through. Rinse and repeat near endlessly. There are very few choices to be made, you know, so it's try to add anything meaningful to what's happening on screen. I don't think I really have. It becomes stronger. The shears become stronger. The cannibal, you get guts more often to help replenish health, and troops can recover. more health more often, I think. I need to build that back up a little bit. I seriously lost them. They're stopping to take a wicked piss. And right next to the bar there, which is funny as well. You should probably be the type of tower that can attack everything everywhere. A couple main stopping like points around here.
I have a very special set of skills.
Bomber guy, big attacks, long range contributions. Maybe that'll be an effective combination of placements. Who's to say? There was a lot of guessing and trying to figure that out. If I get their range up enough, they'll be able to spill over and contribute into like additional areas. So that's something that I'm reaching for with those initial upgrades there.
Sorry about the mess.
I think I feel good about a lot of the decisions I just made. We'll see how it all comes together once things actually start happening. No, thank you.
All right.
Damn it. Damn. All right, let's get the rate of fire up on these backline defense guys here, because that was pretty pathetic how easily he was able to make it through. I have the crit bonus, so as long as they're shooting a lot, then I could get lucky and do crits, and so it becomes less important maybe to potentially bank on upgrading damage. That was some of the theories I had cracking there, but obviously it'll all contribute. That was part of my reasoning. Maybe I'm better off spacing out those defenses. I think that might actually be important, because the more you cluster enemies, it's useful for when they start getting bombed. But it just means that when they break through, then all of a sudden you have a shitload of things to deal with all at once. And that's not always going to be the best, is it? Give you a bunch of upgrades. I could make you guys a little bit more defense oriented.
Locked and loaded.
Trying to spread that all around as much as I can. I should get you this central one on a nice high range and high rate of fire. There, that'll be a big difference maker, I think. The whistle just popped up. Just popped up. So I'm gonna take it, so that I can put that money immediately into that. Yes. You, higher range, higher rate of fire, because it's numerous places it can contribute from. Let's stick you guys just a little bit more out there. Not that they're a little bit more important, but I devalued them so hard in the last round, and it worked out okay, so it's making me less wary of how precisely I upgrade them or when, or, you know, so they're just seemingly less important to the team. Don't tell them I said that. I love them. I think they're very funny. They're great to have around. Simultaneously horrible for and great for morale. They're just a bunch of party animals. They like to have a good time. Everyone gets on board with that. They can all form some camaraderie. But they're also major dickheads and just complete assholes to one another. So that's that's working against them and how much people are excited to have them around, you know. But we can't tell them that. Can't draw attention to the fact that they're kind of not everyone's favorite on the team. Let's juice up your range. That was a ton of tower upgrading all at once, which makes me feel extra good about things. Wow, shit. I was not prepared for that. I'm dead. I'm so dead. That first one just plowed through so instantaneously, it was a joke. What?
I knew you'd fail. I want to bet though.
I can't really prepare for that. Can I? I mean, like, they kind of just cheesed through everything. Maybe they can't drive through fully upgraded tank men. Maybe it'll be something like that. So I'll need to focus on that a little harder than I did initially. It means that I definitely have to have numerous of these in like quite a central location like that. I think having a few of these positions is still going to be like quite critically important. Send in that first wave. That's a decent starting point, I guess. Right away, I do want you to have more range. Definitely higher rate of fire coming from this. And better range. Because I need you to get in range of where the tank men are.
Bravo, Foxtrot Charlie. I don't know what that means.
Thanks, Johnny. Thanks for the laugh while I'm in full panic mode. No! Well, shit. I could get the last line of defense in there. There's a lot of just regular guys. Troops, infantry, or whatever plowing through here. So I think it would be useful to have that extra line of defense kind of in the back there. Let's stick one more like regular tower there. Max that guy out. Higher range. And then for almost the rest of this, I think I need to most worry about upgrading things like that specific group of tankmen and all of these towers.
Sorry about the mess.
Higher rate of fire and damage. You need to be able to get involved more readily, more quickly.
And stay down.
That's how I'm choosing to distribute this money here. It's firing from a nice far off distance. I could get one more tower there, I think.
Wicked hot slash.
It's hard to tell. It's so hard to tell if what I'm doing is adding up, is making sense. I'm operating fully in just a state of pure and utter panic. There'll be one more wave here before the big... So I need to call it early because I need as much money as I can muster to invest. Ooh. This is where things are gonna get made or braid. It's not a phrase, it's not anything. Leave it alone. Just take it at face value, okay? Don't dwell on it. There's no time for that. There's no time. I just gotta keep investing. Going for their range first was a total mistake. Basically, I need to upgrade them because I need to know, can a fully upgraded set of tankmen block an incoming truck? Because that ruined me so hard that I need to have it proven to me whether or not that's actually going to be a viable thing. Come on, get the money, yeah. It's so satisfying to get a fully upgraded tower underway.
Wicked hot slash.
And from there, I just dump money into you guys. Splash damage for days. Having them being able to recover would obviously go a very long ways.
And stay down.
So I am a little bit wishing I had that going for me right now. I'm going to not summon the next wave early because I need to give them a minute to recover. That's just obviously going to be important. Higher range so you can take part, higher everything if I can afford it. Same goes for this guy, I think. And now let's call in that next wave. What's gonna happen? Will you stop? Will you drive through them? He drove around them. It didn't matter. They contributed literally nothing. But I could use some snippers. That worked, I guess. Now I'm going into the next section with 2 hearts. There was a point at which I had, I forget, 17 or something like that. I could probably go back and kind of farm hearts a little bit, but like, sweet shit, that's going poorly. Oh, I can't even afford them healing. Stupid, bad accumulations of stars. Maybe this ninth one is actually the finale. I don't know. We'll just give it a go. Great. Hyper complex movement patterns. That's just always phenomenal, isn't it? Shit, what's gonna be most useful there? I do want to jam up some things in a loop. I think that's important. So same thing, I want that again, like once here. I bet at some point something will run past this and won't actually stop at it. Let's get a few more things, just a few more things deployed. And like most things I think will end up walking around that way, but now and again they're absolutely gonna try and cheat me. Added range, so you can start fighting early on there. I am really curious if this level will instantaneously deploy a bigger, crazier unit. Something had to come at some point. I thought it would add in new, simple things of some variety, like a basic enemy type, I mean, to suddenly have to deal with. Is that a bad thing that's getting deployed against me? Probably against me. Did it just add a unit on the ground? Is that all that was? How do I possibly do enough damage to that? I guess one way would be to make you actually not suck. There we go. That might make a difference. It's got a hell of a journey ahead of it still. I think I need to, whatever money I get needs to go into this turret specifically. Come on. Someone earn me some money here. I desperately need something. Oh my god, more blimps. And it's deploying more things on the ground. I don't know what they do. Are they gonna crush my guys or anything like that? It doesn't even seem like it. It's not what they do at all. I don't understand. Are the enemies gonna pick them up when they've reached them? It'll probably be something like that. I'll be very ill prepared. This is fucked. I see no winning scenario in this one. Like I got nothing going for me here.
Reporting for duty. I ain't got time to bleed.
I'm trying to let it continue to play out to see what kind of lessons could be learned here. Actually, the higher rate of fire is, I think, important because of the criticals. But that's a done deal. Look at the number of blimps that are coming at me at once here. That was not it. That was not gonna happen. Higher rate of fire, I think, is quite crucial because it needs the potential to get those critical hits. I need one of you in the center here as well. And I need you to probably have juiced up damage. The higher range, you can start contributing to things a little sooner. And because I spent all that money, I might have to be a little bit more thoughtful with some of these other placements. I don't know how much the tank men were contributing. I could try and stick you out there to hold things back a little bit. It's something. I'm hoping that because of the criticals, these will become powerful and useful. I kind of have to bank on it. Because if it doesn't play out that way, I'm a little bit screwed. I need to put that closer to the action because of its... Like, it's not going to contribute if it's back here. It'll take too long for it to become a part of the fight, you know? There's a temptation to start the next wave, like, instantaneously. So that I can cash out a little bit, but no, that's not going to benefit me. It would be a bad call. It started on its own? Is it because it reached one of those packages on the ground? Is that what happened? Because that just suddenly started. And it got totally away from me. That's worrying as all hell. I'm investing so heavily in the aerial defense towers. that I am worrying that I'm ignoring other things a little too hard. But I have my reasons. I just need to actually make some money. Just because that's messing me up incredibly intensely. What am I supposed to be doing here while I'm waiting on that cash, you know? I need, like, every tower at max upgrades. It's the only way. It's the only thing I can possibly do right now. One blimp down. I will actually be able to stop one blimp. That's something. It's poor. It's a pretty poor effort, but it's something. Right? Right? It would be insane. Oh my god. Okay, so that should pay out fairly heftily. Let's get your rate of fire up. So you're doing a little bit more than you currently are. Max power, a couple turrets. That'll should hopefully make a big difference. Where else could I stick things?
Locked and loaded.
I should probably have a set of tankmen over here because those guys are getting through. So if I can jam them up just like a little bit to buy a little time over there, that would be appreciated. Try to help fight some of those mag agents that are messing me up. And now I'm back to desperately needing money. Just kill that. Just please. Please kill it.
Rock and roll.
Extra range. No, extra rate of fire first. And range. All of it's good. That's one down, but how much health is that left with? I might actually be able to kill both of them. That's a possibility. Get on board. Everything get maximally strong all at once, please. Oh. Oh my gosh, okay. Here's the tide turning. Actually being able to kill a handful of those blimps. Maybe we'll be able to make a difference here. Oh yeah. I could flirt with sending the next wave. I fully can. I did not get a lot of gold for doing so. But it was time. It was ready to happen. I feel good about it. Do I just put down another bomber down here maybe? I guess. You have max range, right? Not even close. Very, very poorly upgraded. There's a boss at the end of this, surely, right? I just think there would absolutely have to be. Whatever. I'm giving up on the tank men a little bit. What am I supposed to be doing here? Can I send you guys to those?
Let's go.
What do you do? What is your purpose? Why do you exist? I'm not following. I'll just stick with what I know, which is blowing things to hell nonstop. And if that doesn't work out, there is no plan C. I quit. I'll delete my YouTube channel. That's the ultimatum I'm setting for myself here. What else could there possibly be at this point? It'd be fun to upgrade you guys. Ooh. Yeah, I think I'm going to want to. Because if the zombies start running in, and if they potentially skip, which I'm still afraid they might do, looks like they're following the cycle. That's good news. There was a very, very high chance in my mind that they would just ignore and run out ahead.
Boots on the ground.
Yeah. I'm proud of you boys. Crushing it out there. Good work. Although, it's very little contributing to fighting here. If I use the clippers on them, will they blow up or something? Like, what the do you know what it might end up being? Is something like the final boss is gonna play cleanup on whichever of those are like left. No, I think they're health packs. After all my debating and uncertainty and guessing, I think what's actually happening there, no, let's abort that, is that these things are healing themselves when they run into that. That's totally all it is. I gave that way too much thought. Oh, you truck, son of a bitch. Alright. More explosives, please. Let's put a stop to that as much as possible. Max upgrades whatever I can. Every, like, single thing that gets destroyed contributes so much money all of a sudden that it just grants so much opportunity of money to be spent on things. So I'm crushing through the trucks pretty damn good. I'm feeling good about that. They're not making it very far. The fact that the blimp kind of is getting ignored in the meantime, though, is the part that's worrying me instead. Try and contribute a little extra damage to that. Jeez, it really sucks that the trucks just drive straight through those. Because that was easy for that one to get through. But now, you slow crawling little blimps. Nothing going for you whatsoever. Try as you might. It's feeling dusted. I don't want to speak too soon. But I will. I don't want to, but I must. Someone's got to do it, right? If no one else is going to speak too soon, then I will. Okay, you guys are immune to the trucks, but you can stop and fight your way through, like, the regular goons. That's quite helpful, actually. I'm happy with how that came together. I don't know what I'm going to do with this vast excess of money that is being dumped on me all at once. I'm sure I could use my imagination. Wow. Hot damn, you're hard to kill. Tried to snipper the two of them together while they were clustered. But even so, oh, they're so impossible to kill because they keep healing themselves, and it sends it to full health. That's why that's been so difficult. It seemed like I was doing so well, and they kept nearly making it through, and actually did a couple times. It's the healing. God, that took me far too long to realize how that was being used against me. Oh, that big pulsating thing is right on the edge. So there's absolutely going to be one more level where I have to take on the big pulsating mass of grossness, right? Of course, that makes it 10 levels. It gets to pay off whatever that oddity is. So, Guy's healing or the claw does more damage. I'm going to do Guy's healing. So ready, boots on the ground, a little more readily, a little more often. Oh, dope, full-on cutscene. Entering the portal core. This thing is powering the portal. It's like a living biomass. Gross. It has a brain. Oh. So I think they're all going to funnel into attacking that, is my prediction, based on very little. But I think I need to protect things like the corners as much as possible. I'm wrapping my brain around what are the equivalents on the alternate corners and things there. I think instantly getting these guys at a high rate of fire is important. But I don't actually know where the first wave's gonna come from. So I'm risking a lot there. I'm hoping they'll take long, complicated paths to grant me some opportunity to figure things out a little bit. Who suddenly said that? That was like a notably different voice, wasn't it? It was like an Arnold impression or something. It was very unexpected. Don't know what it was I just heard. Raking in the organs like crazy. I'm glad I had that upgrade because now I'm actually stacking up health lives to potentially see me through this. I think having that range upgraded is going a long ways. So let's get that going. Higher rate of fire. Hopefully you can contribute a few more critical hits now and again. I don't want to invest too heavily in any one corner because obviously the next wave is going to come from a different direction.
Pick him up and set him down. See you in hell, ugly.
Yeah, and now I can worry about defending whatever corner more precisely based on that. They will loop back around over here, so investing in that I don't think would be a bad call. You could be doing a lot more, is all I have to say about that. Higher range for that, maybe. You guys can affect air things, right? Good. That was very important. That should be enough. That hopefully will have tipped me over into a point of what I currently have being able to do the job. For this wave. At least for this wave. Yeah, let's max out these guys as much as possible. Get some higher rate of fire. See, now I think, again, it's probably going to be in my best interest to wait and see where the next wave is coming from. They'll take turns. They'll go somewhere they haven't yet. Yeah, there we go. Makes sense to me. We could just position you in probably what would be a more useful place there. And maybe I could drop another... I don't know. Maybe they're going to switch things up a little bit. It seems like they're committing really hard to this one direction, and so I don't mind investing over here, but I'm suspicious that they'll deploy over there at some point.
I must break you. You just got turned to jello.
Yeah, that was like a little Russian thing. Like, before I was saying it was Arnold or something, but now I'm thinking that's not what was going on. I think... See, I'm not too concerned. And I'm trying to see where my weaknesses are going to be before I commit to putting things down along the bottom here. Like, having just one more regular turret down there, I don't think is ever going to be a bad call. Sweet. Just fully ready to go. You guys are going to cluster together that hard. Then I'll make you pay for it. I'll just have some money in the bank. Where's that whistle at? There's a little Among Us guy, the little crewmate in the corner there. That's so stupid. It's so funny. I really do like that. Okay. Bombs and a deployment here to slow things down because the zombies are going to start coming in hot. They're racing through things a little bit. Immediately managed to sneak through. I barely understand how that happened. So let's get another deployment of guys helping out here. Because they're clearly just about to start punching through aggressively. And let's get another regular turret down there. Rate of fire is going to matter more for this one while things are closed, squeezed in over on that side. Invest in rate of fire first, actually. Range next on this one, probably. I'm trying to balance things. Like, it's right at the close proximity there, so everything is going to be within range. So you want to do rate of fire first, and then adding range so it can contribute if things get a little bit away from you, and then worry about damage because we have those crits that are pulling a lot of the heavy lifting, pulling the heavy lifting, contributing a lot of heavy lifting, whatever. They're doing the things that I want them to do. It's mostly working out. Yeah, let's contribute a little bit there while we haven't charged up shears anyways. Now things are gonna get a little rocky, I think. Cause now, most certainly, things are gonna start deploying, coming from directions where guarding this side matters more. I haven't had to do a heck of a lot to guard that side yet. One blimp from every direction. Hey, well, let's hope I have enough things stacked up in logical ways. Like, this thing is getting ignored entirely currently. Shit. I wish there was something I could do to destroy, to disable those. Because that's massively messing me up. next round, whatever it is, trucks or something are going to plow through here, and they'll be able to break through that quite easily. If they're able to grab those along the way, I mean. That'd be awfully, awfully hard to put a stop to. This guy's on a long, slow journey. I don't have to worry about him. There it is. That's what I was waiting for. That's the exact thing that I knew was going to mess me up. And my guys aren't upgraded enough, so they will get flattened. That was so close. Are you kidding me? That is a pain. I can't believe that one squeeze through. But hopefully this next one, I'll have what it takes. He's going a direction that I have very little protecting me. Oh, good. He went the long way. Upgrade them before they get run over and killed, because it's such a waste of life. Gotta look out for the little guys before they just get smashed, rammed down, protecting the portal. Well, this has got to be... Well, okay, there's still one more truck coming. A little late to the party. Things have mostly been dealt with at this point. Took you a bit to get there. Sorry, man. Sorry, it's not much to see. Friggin' recharging to full health bullshit. Well, that... I've never had to eat my words more immediately. Is that actually... That might actually be Tom Fulp's voice, which I love. Which, another fun thing here is that this is like the Bizarro Tom, which I think started back in Castle Crashing the Beard, a game that Luis and Bombtoons made together. Then, at some point, they made Portal Defenders. Then, at some point, they made, like, a Castle Crashing the Beard remastered. And then this. And so those 4 games, I think, actually share a world and a continuity rather than just the pair of Portal Defenders games. And I think that's kind of amazing. Oh, he's freezing towers. Can I, like, click to unfreeze? I don't think so. It's just going to be a timer thing. But there's something so brilliant about having bearded Tom Fulp be a recurring character. Back when the Behemoth was making Castle Crashers, Tom Fulp grew out a beard the way people would do in, like, the playoffs or whatever. You shave your beard when you've either won the cup or you're eliminated. He grew his beard out until they released Castle Crashers, which took years. And so his beard got out of control, and they made Castle Crashing the Beard based around that. Is that his brain? Does Tom have a freaky little alien brain that we've never known about? Maybe we should have known. Guy made Pico's school. Maybe we should know about.
Advance to the front lines, you ugly fella.
Whoa! I think a car made it through and it still gave me 5 stars. With Bizarro Tom defeated, the Uber kids are overwhelmed and are forced to retreat back to the woods. You did it, boo! You got the golden whistle. The portal's safe. Tom is able to get back to work on Nightmare Cops. Yeah, the current game that is taking years to develop. Action script. Tom, I don't think he's currently doing a development beard, but he might separately have his own beard. With us taking the pressure off of him to defend the portal, he's able to get back to work on that. That's awesome. Tom Fulp voiced the Uber kids as well, and Hanzu, who might be a Pico School character. Oh, maybe that's just who they came from. That's the creator of them, because I was like, that's absurd. There's no way I would have noticed that if all those... Oh, that's fun that Nick got, like, his entire family involved. That's really fun to see, actually. I wasn't planning to play the whole game, but once I got going on it, it's like, it's not that long. It'll take, like, 2 hours at most. And, like, I just love it. I love anything Newgrounds. I love things that pay tribute to Newgrounds. For slipping the Among Us reference in there. Ruffle emulator and the flash forward jam proven successful yet again. Yeah, I think that was incredibly well made. That was really fun. It took longer to beat than the original Portal Defenders, actually. This is a more complicated game on some levels. Oh, that takes you to a website, which I wasn't really expecting, but I also knew it came with an achievement, so I figured whatever, let's just click that quickly. There are also purchase all the permanent upgrades, 5-star every level. I obviously didn't get those. I think there's a couple of hidden. Oh, beat the game without any permanent upgrades. Yikes, okay. And there's a couple other secret ones that I never unlocked either. Yeah, great fun. Love it. I'll probably find room for more Flash games and Newgrounds related things more often. I truly don't play enough of them, if you ask me. Great work, guys. Happy to see more from ya. It's great to see it come together. Great to see people rallying behind Flash still. And thank you all so much for watching. I'll have a link down below. You can play it for yourself. It's actually, because of Ruffle, you can play it on your phone. So if that's your preference, a touch-based game like a tower defense is perfect for that. I think that was part of their motivator for doing this genre. So yeah, that would be a great way to try it out for yourself if you're curious. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.